So shooters and reloaders out there, good morning to you from Fortune Cookie 45 LC, and we're getting ready to go to the range to test the accuracy and chronograph of sized powder coat bullets versus unsized powder coat bullets. And what we have here, of course, is a lock. Now, I normally don't lock my ammo box, but in this case, to save time, we actually have our 45 Colt Ruger revolver in the same box as my sized and unsized 45 ACP bullets. So, got the 45 ACP cylinder in my Black Hawk that I don't really use that much, but might as well use it. We got it. So put that in. It's a nice fit. Ready to go to the range. It's going to be pointing down range when I open the box, so it's perfect. Now I'm doing this beforehand because there's going to be a lot of noise at the range, and I know a lot of you don't like all that gunfire when I'm trying to talk. So we'll keep that interference down to a minimum. This video started out as a comparison of the performance of unsized powder-coated bullets compared to sized powder-coated bullets to see if there's any advantage one to the other. But it turned out to be more than that. This video is also a referendum on the Lee factory crimp die. Now, a lot of us like the Lee factory crimp die because it gives us real good chambering and functioning in our ammo. But the detractors of this die say that you get loss of neck tension and problems of that nature, swedging bullets down when you're using this die. Now, we know it doesn't do that, but this video is a referendum on the Lee factory crimp die because we had a perverse happening during the loading of the 45 ACP rounds. We had one perverse bullet that pulled out during the crimping procedure with this die. And it will happen every once in a while. But is that happening an indication of loss of neck tension because of swedging of the case and bullet? Or was it just a perverse happening that doesn't matter because it won't cause any problem for our ammo? Well, let's find out, because this video is a referendum on this die. If the ammo performs well, the referendum is good. If the ammo doesn't perform well, this die has a black mark on it. Let's find out. I'd like to thank Byco1 for spotting that and posting the comment on that bullet pullout, because if he hadn't done that, others would have noticed that and said, aha, the Lee factory crimp die has a problem. Well, that was important to note so that that could be cleared up and replied to. So we're shooting the unsized bullets first. The first shot's just going to be at the center bull, and then the next 5 is going to be at one of the 4 targets.
We have to wait until we call ceasefire. Everything back up. People can check the gun. Then we go forward.
Okay.
Oh, yippee. Actually, this loader is awesome. Almost as bad as an asshole with a black powder rifle.
Why did you got one bullet?
That's center handle.
I think it might be the last round. Comes down, smokes up the place.
Like shooting in San Francisco.
It's not like yeah. Well, that'll be my dose of black powder for a couple of months.
No trespassing.
You know, I told Kevin, I said, Kevin, you gotta take it to see. He put it up to see. Oh, he took it down. Good. It was like, Kevin, it's a little ridiculous, and I have too many questions about why we have a no trespassing sign right in front of.
Well, I put 4 of them in one tight cluster, and then the first shot was a little bit low right of the group. So 6 grains of green dot. The pressures are very nice, not hot at all, and all the cases sealed just fine.
Yeah, we can do it. We're a not-for-profit organization.
So now the sized bullets. This is the first group shot with the unsized bullets. The first shot is the one that's low. The other 4 are together. So this is the second group shot with the unsized bullets, and my sunglasses is giving me a double front sight. So when I figured out which front sight to use, 4 bullets went into the big hole on the right. The first shot is the one that's right at 6 o'clock. And that was with a ghost front sight. So the unsized bullets can shoot very accurately. So the unsized bullets, 1053, 1037, 1010, 1056, and 1019. A high of 1056, a low of 1010, average of 1,035 feet per second for the unsized bullets, 45 ACP, 6 grains of green dot powder. Extreme spread of 46, standard deviation of 20, that's fine. We'll delete that string, and then we'll go ahead and do a string for the size bullets. Well, shooters and reloaders out there, I'm not gonna waste your time by showing you a video clip of the shooting of the sized bullets, because it looks exactly the same as shooting the unsized bullets. Here's the first accuracy group shot with the sized bullets, and you see there's 3 bullet holes on the one hole and 2 on the other. Yes, those green dot loads shoot fine with obturation, and if you look at those primers, let's get a close-up of those. If you look at those primers, they're just fine. In fact, we have room for a little extra powder if we wanted to. Well, that makes sense because we are under maximum. Now compare that with a factory hardball round, and you see the pressure there is lower. Well, we're over 1,000 feet per second with our reloads and our powder-coated bullets, and the factory is around 850. So it makes sense that that pressure is lower. But look at that. There's actually more soot on the factory round than on one of our reloads. Can you see that? And there's 5 shots with the sized bullets. That is made by a Thompson Center Hawken black powder rifle. So you see the sized bullets shoots like this, and like that, and the unsized shoots like that, and like this. So the accuracy is basically the same. So the question then is, why size the bullets? It's just more work. So these are the sized bullets. 1011, 1058, 1026, 1049, and 1039. High of 1058, low of 1011, Average of 1036, 1,036 feet per second, 6 grains of green dot, and the sized powder-coated bullets. Extreme spread 47, standard deviation of 18. So the other one with the sized bullets had a standard deviation of 20, and the unsized had a deviation of 20. The size had a deviation of 18, so they're pretty close. So the difference between sized and unsized is not that great when it comes to the standard deviation and muzzle velocity, all that kind of thing. Pretty much the identical performance. Hey, what do you know? There's another chronographer out here. So shooters and reloaders out there, do you notice something very interesting? And that is that the performance of the unsized bullets and the sized bullets is exactly the same, almost exactly. When it comes to muzzle velocity, the unsized averaged at 1,035 feet per second, and the sized averaged at 1,036 feet per second, a difference of only 1 feet per second. Negligible. Plus, if you look at the size of the groups that we shot, they're all the same. So that what that means is you have identical performance between the unsized bullets and the sized bullets. So Lee knew something when he developed the tumble lube design, and even though the bullets might be a little bit bigger, they shoot without having to be sized and perform the same. No difference. So why size your bullets? Now when it comes to previous tests of sized and unsized cast bullets, the differences there were almost negligible also. So that shooting the unsized bullets compared to shooting sized bullets was about the same there. Perhaps the size was a little bit better accuracy, but not much. But in powder coat bullets, it's identical. Now, of course, you'll have to run your own tests to determine for yourself what works in your own guns and your own loading techniques. You might find that there's a little bit of advantage between sized or unsized. And whatever that works for you, you can go with it. And so, shooters and reloaders, all those Lee factory crimp dies that we have there, we can use with full confidence that they're doing good for us. And we can like them. And also, shooters and reloaders, green dot powder by Alliant is a good powder. We don't have to worry about getting stuck with powder that isn't going to be any good for us if we have green dot powder. And shooters and reloaders, you may very well find that in your own guns and your own loading techniques that unsized bullets will shoot just as well as sized. And if so, why size the bullets and waste your time? And if you find out that size works better for you, then by all means size them. But I found that the unsized bullets shoot just as well as the sized, and there's no difference in velocity, accuracy, performance, this kind of thing. Bye for now.